Alright guys, check this out. This is a very important update I have for you on the Canadian versus the Swiss franc. We've just flipped over, closed our bearish position and switched into a bullish position, a new one, and it is also a short-term one. Now let me go through the details here. So first, we were on the downside after we noticed that price broke that 75.26 level, which we were referring to as the main key level and the test level. Price broke that level, so we quickly entered a bearish position, and it did very well, right, for the first few days. Then price began to turn around. At that point, we began to close our position, take profit off the table, but eventually I decided to close the rest of the position in a small loss, which was offsetting the small profit that we took on the bottom here. But here's the main, I think this is the main story. Now, price not only came all the way back, it actually managed to close back above the 75.26. Now, since we had a monthly close just 2 days ago, so we can actually look at the monthly close with regards to that level, and we will find out that this whole downside movement that seemingly broke below and outside of that blue system was actually just a noise. It wasn't, it wasn't a real move, so to speak. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll just quickly switch to the monthly chart, and I will enlarge the picture. So take a look at this. It's quite stunning. So price, when we saw that on the daily, right, was trading well below that bottom key level 75.26. But as you can see, now that you're looking at the monthly bar, right, this was the previous month, price basically came all the way back just to close right above that level, right? I think that means a lot. And it left this huge spike, meaning, let me take you back again to the daily chart so you can make the connections. Now you can see what I'm talking about. This whole downside movement was actually probably just a fake one, a false downside move, not a real one. And the real move is about to hit on the upside. That's how it looks like. Price is basing itself back above that 75.26 here. We saw that spike on the monthly bar, and we can actually see even here on the daily perspective how price posed itself to continue on the upside move. Now what I think is going on, and that's the bottom line, we had the first leg here. Remember, that was still the blue system we're talking about. Then we had the second leg that was going down, and quick third one, touching base on that mid-high level. And then I think that was the fourth one, which seemed to be breaking, but in fact wasn't. We just saw that, right? Price went back all the way. So technically speaking, we're still in the fifth leg, which means price should continue on the upside, accomplish the fifth leg, right, by touching base with the higher section. And only then we'll have either a break upwards or a sixth leg, which would break down. But right now, we should focus on the rest of the potential fifth leg, which means price will continue on the upside and all the way to the higher section. I would also suggest that it would not only touch base with the very minimum level here, 76.73, but also basically retest on the grand scale, retest that 77.01, and that will probably be the last upside move before another turnaround begins. So we're going to try to chase that move all the way to 77.01. So we have roughly about 170 pip. So that's why I said it's a kind of a short-term type of move, as opposed to the usual moves that we have, which are pretty much long-term. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, you can see how that 75.26 here on the bottom actually holds pretty well so far. So we'll see how it goes. Stop loss level, we're beginning with the level of 74.30, and we will adjust that accordingly. Alright, that's about that for today. In this one, Canadian versus the Swiss franc bullish position. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.